Now let's see how to flash the device. Okay, so if you are not okay with the code that is already flashed, so you want to flash it yourself, so you can use Arduino or anything else. So let me explain about Arduino. Okay, Arduino ID. So this is the one that we use to flash the device through its UART pins here. So I'll show how to connect it. So for some boards, like when like the purpose is like learning and doing some POC, changing the code many times, so for such things, such purposes, what we do, we put the USB, just shoulder it on top of the board. Okay, when the purpose is like coding it every day. Okay, but when the purpose is like running it at site and not coding it every day, so for that purposes we don't use this we don't get this shoulder on top of it, because it is a over to the battery, right? So it has got a USB to USB to TTL chip, and then it has got some a LED light on top of it, so they drain battery. So what we do, we use this just to flash and debug, and then we leave it on the battery to run. So the connection is like this, so you can see on top of here, so you can take any. So I am showing this ground. You can see the ground 5 volt TX and RX. So ground will go to ground, 5 volt will go to your in V in, so powering, so the same pin that powers the board. Then TX to RX, RX to TX. So you can see here. Okay, so in these pins you will find, you can see R and T, and then you can see V in and ground. So first two pins are 4 5, just leave them. So these 4 pins are your pins just to attach this. So how to attach this? So I let me do it. So ground to ground. Okay, ground and 5 volt go to ground and V in. Okay, then the RX go to TX, TX go to RX. So the first one is TX here. So the focus is not good, I will not try it anymore. So so let me show you here. Yes, so this blue is coming from RX, so I will put it in TX, and the other one on R. Okay, so this is how the connection is made. Once the debugging and flashing debugging done, we'll remove this, so we do not have this power over it anymore on the board. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on this board, and I will show you how to flash this board. Okay, and the other point here is yeah, so when you have both battery and this thing on the board, so say you are running the board on battery, not from your laptop USB power. Sometimes the current is not enough from laptop. It sometimes works, sometimes not with GSM. Wi-Fi will always work. GSM may or may not work from laptop power. So what is to be done? Power the board from battery, but in that case just take one caution, that is just remove your V-in pin, okay, from the board. So let it go loose like this, so that the power voltage from laptop and the battery don't clash each other. Okay, so that is the only precaution that you need to take. So now I will connect this in Arduino IDE. So I will connect the same thing on this board, and will show you how this works. Okay, so now I have put this USB to TTL to our main board on which the program is running. So now I will connect the USB here. So let me connect the USB here, and the other side I will connect to the laptop. But just before that, so this red switch here, sometimes it is red, sometimes not, but it is normally here, located here, and it is round. So what you need to, this is the flash pin. So when you want to flash the code, so what you need to do to put the board in flash mode, you need to keep this pressed. Okay, and just switch this once, this reset button, so then it goes into flash mode actually. So that is how it works. So once the flashing is done, you just reset it once by pressing it, and it will start running in normal mode. Okay, so we are now into Arduino IDE trying to flash the device. So when you see this starting, so you can just press down the flash switch and press the reset switch once and release them, so it will get into flash mode. Okay, so device is now getting flashed. So just press the buttons, the red button, flash button, along with your reset switch, so it will get into flash mode. So once the flashing is done, they will say to reset it via reset pin. So before I reset, let me open the serial monitor, so we want to see when we reset what happens. So now I am pressing the reset button. Okay, so device wake up, get into run mode, it read all the configuration setting, SSID, password, etc., sleep time from SPIF file system. Now it has connected to Wi-Fi. It got a IP address like this, and it's got the battery AD setting 704 and sent the data already to the cloud. Okay, and it has started doing the GSM works. Okay, so till the time like the reading is 704, let us go there and check for this BPM powered device. Oh, it's already 704 here. So I think I should mention just one more thing here. Like this mode thing, this mode switch is actually connected to GPIO 13 of the ESP32. So this device is checking while booting up whether the pin 13 is high or low, and if it is high, then high for how long. Based on that, it is getting into config and OTA mode. So but that is our implementation. You can do anything else. You are free to code the device your way. So this is just an option. So some people do like this. When after rebooting, the device looks for Wi-Fi. If you don't find the Wi-Fi access point nearby, then it automatically gets into config mode. So that can be done. So that is up to you. Okay. And moreover, if you are not interested in like a switch like this pin 13, you want to use the pin 13 as it is, just as pin 13, then what you need to do is, there is a jumper here, so you just need to remove the jumper. So this pin in the left is actually the GPIO 13, so you are free to use the GPIO 13 as well. But if you want to use some kind of logic that we did to put your device in different modes, so just press this up. So then this switch is connected to 13, and this switch is actually grounded through pull down register. So only when it is pressed, it goes high. Okay, GPIO 13 goes high. So that is it. Thank you.